Oh, look, there's the Orpheum Theater. Every time I go by the Orpheum, I can't help but wonder which Western movie is playing there now. It certainly had its share of Western movies, especially John Wayne Westerns. Yes, I know the Orpheum is now the home of the Vancouver Symphony. But before that, it was a famous players' movie theater, one of the largest in Canada. We're not talking about these modern multiplex buildings that have 10 theaters jammed inside, each of which only seats about 200 people. The Orpheum seats over 2,700 people. The balcony alone seats over 1,200. Built in 1927, she rivaled the opera houses in Europe. She has grand staircases, spacious foyer and lobby areas, lavish interior decor that has columns and archways, chandeliers, ornate ceilings, hand-embroidered tapestries, and a triple dome ceiling in the auditorium. You can see why she still is the grand old lady of Granville. Unfortunately, except for mega-hit movies like The Godfather or Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, it wasn't very often that the Orpheum was full. In fact, most days, it seemed to be deserted. I know, I was an usher at the Orpheum during the early 1970s. Yes, imagine that. Back then, movie theaters had ushers to show you to your seats. And people actually got dressed up to go downtown to see a movie. At the Orpheum, we ushers had to be neat and properly groomed. And of course, we had to carry our trusty flashlights to show patrons to their seats. It was a great job for a struggling student paying his way through university. It wasn't a strenuous job. Our duties were fairly straightforward. Showing people to their seats, helping out on the candy bar during busy intermissions, making sure noisy kids behave themselves, especially during weekend matinees, preventing kids from letting their friends in the back door, telling people there's no smoking inside the auditorium, and of course, telling couples making out in the balcony that the balcony is closed. But the job did have a few perks. The three that were top on my list? Well, it was a fairly easy job, and my shifts were evenings and weekends. This allowed me to go to school full-time. The second perk was free movies. Not only did we get to see the movies showing at the Orpheum, but we also got passes to see shows at other theaters as well. This was great for taking girls out on dates. Well, those are my memories of the Orpheum Theater. Fond memories of a great lady. Oh wait, stop! I almost forgot the third perk. There was this candy girl. Well, it was like this. On slow days, when we had free time on our hands, we would wander up to the candy bar and chat with the candy girls. In fact, I hit it off really well with one particular candy girl. I was so smitten by her that I eventually married her. The balcony is closed.